doing a lot of headlining shows this year, and you just never know, like, if anyone's going to show up.
Y'all showed up.
This means a lot. It's been we put so much that we had into our new record, and to be completely blunt with you, the industry is a weird place, and we scrambled to put together a bunch of dates because we were working with a booking agency that would just promise us the world, and it came time for our record to be out, and our headline tour never existed because they didn't make enough money off us, and they didn't want to tell us. So we booked these shows last minute, just like, oh man, we got a record coming out. We were supposed to have a tour booked like 3 months ago, and I just found out it doesn't exist. Kind of took the wind out of my sail a little bit, and I was like, no, screw this, we're going after it. We're booking these shows, and hopefully people will show up. You guys are here. Thank you so much.
Seriously, thank you guys. It means a lot.
Off that record, I think my favorite song on there is the very first song on the record. It's about needing to get away. It's called To the Country, and it's about just, I need to get out, I need to clear my head. I need to go to Grundy County, Tennessee. Again. I lived out in Colorado and Wyoming a little bit when I was younger, doing random things. And I just envisioned going out to like Teton National Park again, or Jackson Hole, and just sitting there and getting my mind together, getting my shit together, and then coming back home and getting back at it. Yeah, this is To the Country. Well, I'm going to the country just to clear my head. And there's all these walls around me, and there's demons in my bed. I've been walking in the shadows, in the shadows of my doubt. I've been trying to find my way, been trying to figure it out. But sometimes it's just too damn hard to say goodbye. Knowing there are answers that I'll never find.
Well, I'm going to the country to see what I can find, where nobody knows me, where I can kill some time. I've been walking under moonlight to forget why I came out to the country, where no one knows my name.
Sometimes it's just too damn hard to say goodbye. Knowing there are answers that I'll never find. And to break all those ties, hell, I would rather die than to break all those ties. Hell, I would rather die. Well, I'm going to the country just to clear my head. And there's all these walls around me, and there's demons in my bed.
Thank you.
So we got a brand new song that we've never played. You guys cool if we play it? You know when like the whole situation, like it's not you, it's me. But this is like on a serious level. Like sometimes you hold yourself back from something good in a relationship because of your own insecurity, and you think you're protecting someone by holding back because the closer they get, the more they're going to be hurt. And sometimes that's true, and sometimes we're just in our heads. And I was thinking about that, you know, that if you love someone, you got to be willing to let them go. But I believe that, but sometimes you got to be willing to get out of your own head and fight. And this song's about that, kind of the ups and downs of kind of self destruction in our own minds. I don't know if I'm making any sense. It's called Take It Shelter. It's our first time playing it, so if we mess it up, you might not know. Devil's clawing through the walls again. I thought I patched the holes where he had been, but now you're seeing a part of me that I can't stand. This is when I usually leave, and if I need to go, I understand, 'cause I'm a busted man with busted plans. I never wanted to be this way, but I was dealt a hand I never learned to play. And if you leave, I want you to know that I love you now more than ever. My heart's been changing like the weather. One day the sun shines, and next we're taking shelter. There's a darkness hanging over me. Hell, it's always been. It's in the blood I bleed. And you're a lighthouse that won't burn out, but I'd hate to be the one to tear you down. So if you leave, I want you to know that I love you now more than ever. My heart's been changing like the weather. One day the sun shines, the next we're taking shelter. Just know I love you now more than ever. My heart's been changing like the weather. that one, babe. For real, you guys aren't kidding me? Thank you. Some of you guys have heard this story, and I don't know if everyone believes that it actually happened. Some of you know, though. So remember the 90s when you used to fall asleep and wake up and the TV was yelling at you to like buy, the golden oldies for $19.99 plus shipping and handling? And there was someone just like, "But a man loves a woman," just dancing like, big hair is great. It doesn't happen anymore because we have all this on-demand stuff, Netflix. Well, Abby and we have 3 kids. It was crazy. So Abby and our 3 kids were somewhere, and I was home alone, and I was watching Netflix, and I fell asleep watching Ancient Aliens. And I woke up, and there wasn't, there was no infomercial, and there's nothing for me to buy, so I just woke up like on the couch, I rubbed my eyes, and there's Giorgio from Ancient Aliens, like staring into my soul, with the big hair. If you guys seen that show. And the logic, I'm not gonna lie, some of his logic is like, "We don't know who built the pyramids. Gotta be aliens." And he's like, his hair sticking up. It's great. So, Giorgio's, he just caught my attention. They were talking about, I just woke up, like hours later, it was still going. And he started talking about, he believed that like Charles Manson, all these old cult leaders were either extraterrestrials or influenced by extraterrestrials. I'm like, you got me, okay. Keep going. So, when I was 19 years old, my dad's here, he can tell you, I joined a cult. I literally, we live up in Woodstock, I got on a bus and joined a cult. Pretty wild time of my life, and I was like, freaking explains everything. They were aliens. I left before the cult shut things down, but it ended pretty rough. And as I was laughing about their aliens, that explains it. I wrote this really sad song. And it's called "No Amazing Grace." It's on a record. Fierce desire, razor blades, cut 'em down when they're in your way. Singing choirs, lights on your face, sweet hymnals fill the place. Speaker of truth, come close to me. Let me touch your hand, would you set me free? If I had $1, if I had the faith, would you heal my bones? What's the price I'll pay? I don't think it's supposed to be this way. What's a boy to do when he knows no way? No amazing grace, no sweet sound. You once were lost till you were found in a drunken rage, blood on the ground. No amazing grace, no sweet sound. Broken back, codeine pills, stumble in a valley, stand upon a hill. Broken glass, broken homes, your righteous family, these lands we roam. I don't think it's supposed to be this way. What's a boy to do when he knows no way? No amazing grace, no sweet sound. You once were lost till you were found in a drunken rage, blood on the ground. No amazing grace, no sweet sound. No amazing grace, no sweet sound. You once were lost till you were found in a drunken rage, blood on the ground. No amazing grace, no sweet sound. No amazing grace. Thanks, guys. Go watch Ancient Alien. It'll explain everything. Okay. So I think we all process grief in different ways, and there's just a lot of unexplained mess in our lives and losses that we sometimes try to make sense of, but we all have our own way of dealing with it. The song's on the record. It's called Since You've Been Gone. Title's not original. This is not a Kelly Clarkson cover. But it is a serious song. I don't know, I'm just gonna sing it. This one's called Since You've Been Gone. Well, Daddy's been drinking, it helps numb his thinking. You know he's been sinking since you've been gone. Well, Mama's sleeping in, calling out of work again, hanging up on all her friends. Well, since you've been gone, I woke from a nightmare without you there. I never told you how much I care. Since you've been gone, things aren't the same. We're wearing raincoats on a sunny day, and there's a dark cloud in our eyes that won't go away. Well, since you've been gone, they locked up your door, said don't go there no more, and it hurts to the core. Well, since you've been gone, we don't speak of your name, and it drives me insane the way they handle the pain. Well, since you've been gone, I went to your grave, ran my fingers on your name. I never felt so ashamed. Well, since you've been gone, things aren't the same. We're wearing raincoats on a sunny day, and there's a dark cloud in our eyes that won't go away. Since you've been gone, it's been quiet around here. It's dinner time, but the table's been cleared. I know you're gone, I know you're gone, but I know you're here. Well, Daddy's been drinking, it helps numb his thinking. You know he's been sinking since you've been gone. Since you've been gone, things aren't the same. We're wearing raincoats on a sunny day, and There's a dark cloud in our eyes that won't go away. And since you've been gone, it's been quiet around here. It's dinner time, but the table's been clear. I know you're gone, I know you're gone, but I know you're here. Well, since you've been gone. Can I play another new one for you guys? Abby might not even know this
I don't know
one.
this one, so I'm gonna step out.
So I wrote this one a while back, and I'll be honest with you, I just kind of thought I never finished it, and the other day I was like, damn, this song's finished. I should start playing. I don't know if you guys have ever felt like you're in an existential crisis. Anyone? It's me right now. And I don't know, I'm not anti-anything, but after the past few years, I just have some questions. If I'm being honest with you. I don't know, sometimes when I don't know what to ask or know what to say or just have to accept that there's no answer, sometimes I just write a song about it. And I wrote this one, it's called Your Flood. It's getting late, some things I need to say. There's no prescription to send these doubts away. Some say they hear you, some say they see you. Hell, I got nothing. Is it on me? If you could hear me, oh, would you tell me please? How much more sacrifice to satisfy your need? My brother's blood, it just wasn't enough. Tell me, do you ever think about those you washed out with your flood? It's getting late, some things I need to say. I'm growing tired of begging at your gate. Well, those doors stand much taller than I thought, and I'm walking away 'cause the land has all been bought. If you could hear me, oh, would you tell me please? How much more sacrifice to satisfy your need? My brother's blood, it just wasn't enough. Tell me, do you ever think about those you washed out with your flood? Are you gonna rain down on me? Rain down until you know I cannot breathe. Rain down on me. Rain down until you know I cannot breathe. If you could hear me, oh, would you tell me please? How much more sacrifice will satisfy your need? My brother's blood, it just wasn't enough. Tell me, do you ever think about those you washed out with your flood? Tell me, do you ever think about those you washed out with your flood? Tell me, do you ever think about was he washed out with your flood. Thank you, guys. You guys have been awesome. You never done that. So this guy walks into a fortune teller place. Fortune teller's house, I don't know, cave. The song says cave, or a den of lions, which I guess is a cave. And he's looking for the answers to life. If you didn't gather from the last song, it's kind of about me, but no one's supposed to know that. I didn't go to a fortune teller. I just made up this story about some shit I was going through. He's looking for all the answers to life, and he doesn't get a single one of his questions answered. And but he leaves with a new perspective. Well, I went head first into a lion's den. Met a fortune teller there. He shook my hand and he called me friend. And we went walking about a block or two. And he said, son, if you're trying to save your soul, there's nothing you could do. But in walked a strange man with olive-colored skin. I'd seen his face before out in the cold, but I never let him in. He spoke in parables before he let himself out. No, I didn't catch his name, but he told me where some treasure could be found. He said some people, well, they are living, but some are dying. Hell, some ain't even trying. He said some people, well, they are living, but some are dying. Hell, some ain't even trying. Whatever fortune teller, he looked me in the eye. He said, I have the answer to your pain, son, you're gonna have to pay this time. But I had not a single dollar to my name. And he pulled out a fabric and he said, sign the bottom of this page. He told me your soul is mine, but from here on out, there's no chance to change your mind. So I punched his eyes, I began to shout. I said to people, they are leaving, some are dying. Who am I for not even trying? Some people, well, they are leaving, but some are dying. Who the hell am I for not even trying? Soon became so true. Somehow we were the victims. We were always the victims. We never blamed ourselves. We just blamed everybody else. We were there up in the clouds. We were making it rain down on everyone we knew. Well, it soon became so true. Somehow we were the victims. We were always the victims. We never blamed ourselves. We just blamed everybody else. I said some people, they are living, some are dying. Who are we for not even trying? Some people, they're living. glasses, and every song they start going. I feel like this summer's gonna be hot, and they're just gonna slip off. We got a few more songs for you guys. Is that cool? Oh, yeah. Hold on. We got together, we figured out a plan. Sorry you had to
Probably
see
should have done
that.
that before the show. But, That's how we roll.
Seriously, thank you for being here. We do have a bunch of merch out there. Get our kids to college, I guess. We're our next Georgia show. We're not announcing it for a while, but our next Georgia show is not till November. It's a full band show up in Canton, Georgia. We are working on potential like Athens, Dahlonega, maybe. Yeah, we're getting out there and we're telling people about the record, and it's cool. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Hey. Speaking of Woodstock, I lived in Woodstock in the early 90s. I live there now.
That's serial. We still live there.
We still live there, but I moved. Yeah. I lived off Main Street. If anyone's ever in Main Street, I feel like everywhere has a Main Street.
There's an amphitheater near there.
Oh yeah, we played there twice. Yeah,
Yes.
we opened for a guy named Drew Holcomb there.
Yes.
That's cool. So right downtown there's this church owns a house and an old store, and the house used to be the house that I lived in the early 90s. And the old store that's now a church office used to be a pawn shop. And later on at our house, like years after we moved, a business bought it and turned it into a store. It was like a yarn store, and you could go in there. So we've been married, we're about to celebrate 11 years. It's crazy, isn't it? And I don't know, it wasn't long after we got married, I was like, let's go in there. You could just walk in. And I started having like these flashbacks. I'm like, why the hell am I here? Life's different now, but you just don't forget. And I wrote a song about it. It's called Those Days Were Hell. Could tell by the way you walked through the door how the night was gonna be. Smell on your breath, you were out of cigarettes. We just had to let you be. You called her name, you needed someone to blame. You just wouldn't let it go. I heard it all with my ear to the wall. Some things I wish I didn't know. Think about it, I remember you well. You promised it, like you believed it. Oh, with those days were hell. Oh, with those days were hell. I felt that day, lights red and blue took you. They finally cuffed you at the pawn shop on Main. I thought for sure you were through. We found you waiting in a Greyhound station in Marietta that night. It was Christmas Eve and I couldn't sleep, knowing we lost a fight. Now I stop and I think about it, I remember you well. You promised heaven like you believed it. days were hell. It's 3 a.m. and you're fucked up again. You're busting holes in the wall. It's 3 a.m. and you're fucked up again. You're busting holes in the wall. It's 3 a.m. and you're fucked up again. You're busting holes in the wall. It's 3 a.m. and you're fucked up again. You're busting holes in the Now that I stop and I think about it, I remember you well. You promised heaven like you believed it. Oh, with those days of hell. Oh, with those days were hell. We got something for you at the end. You already know what it is.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
You'll find out.
You know. You're gonna save your song for them.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
you're welcome.
This is really good, whatever it is. The water's good too, but it's just tasty.
Is that a hint, Spencer? That might be a little.
Yeah, you already know. So we sing this song everywhere we play. Even if it's a loud crowd that's not listening, we play this song. Thank you guys for listening. And for being here. 2016 was, up until last year, was the hardest year of our lives. And, you know, so much happened that where some of these songs come from. I don't know what to do with all this bad news and this loss and this hurt and all these things. I'll never forget, at the end of 2016, towards the end, Abby was pregnant with our youngest shepherd. She was like halfway through the pregnancy, and my sister was like, why don't you guys go out of town and get like a third baby moon? You're about to have your third kid. Life's going to be insane. And our other two were still in diapers. And so it's just, we needed a weekend away. And on the way out we were going to, what's that place called? Asheville, or Black Mountain in North Carolina. And we had a doctor's appointment, and we knew that something was different because we'd already had 2 kids, and we never had one of these appointments. And they told us that our son had a lung malformation, and that he's going to be okay. Like, it's not life or death, but it could cause some serious issues if it's not handled. But what they have to do is literally cut him open and remove a third of his right lung. And if they can't get, like, with a small incision, they're just, like, gonna cut him wide open. And that was, like, at this point, we're like, what the hell? Like, this is one thing after another. Like, we know that, like, we trust that things are gonna be okay. We trust what these doctors are saying, but man, like, this year has been insane. And so I wrote this song about feeling like we were just walking through hell, but also, like, looking at all the things I was grateful for, because I felt like I was losing my mind. It was the middle of the winter, and my job was weather dependent, working outside, like, at a commission job, and it's like, I'm exhausted, there's all this bad stuff going on, I'm not making the money that I was 2 months ago because everything's frozen. And there was just a million things, and then trying to process everything that happened. And I wrote this song as a challenge, kind of first for myself, but then for our family, both sides of our family, to be grateful in the midst of this just shitty time. And luckily our son, he's 7, and he's the loudest one of our 3 kids. He's completely fine. His scar is pretty cool. He did have surgery, but
It's pretty cool being like 6 years out from that and being able to look back on it with smiles. Because I know there are probably some people in here going through some grief. And it's really hopeful to know that, we were talking with friends earlier at dinner. In order to move forward, you have to find the things in life that are light and that give you hope. So that's, I'm really grateful that he writes on his songs. It's helped me. I feel like I listen and I hear something new every time. So, and I hear it all the time.
this is called Counting the Stars. So you walking, your feet barely left the ground. Heard you talking, your hope's been robbed by doubt. You seem so tied down these days. Talk about going south. It's the middle of the summertime. Still too damn cold in this town. Don't be hard on yourself. You can't carry this weight by yourself. Count your blessings like you counted the stars. Look where you came from. Oh, how you come so far. Seems we all have lost control. And that was something we never had. We can't keep blaming ourselves. And it's okay to be sad. Let's not be hard on ourselves. We can't carry this weight by ourselves. Let's count our blessings like we counted the stars. Look where we came from. Oh, how we come so far. Let's count our blessings like we counted the stars. Thank you guys. We have one more song for you, and it was like, you know, a lot of times we do that like fake encore thing. We're just getting to sing the song.
This one's for Hope and Dave.
This is for Hope and Dave, and this, hey, not everything you write is sad. There's everything until the song. It's for all you lovebirds out there. I wrote it for my boo over here. We call her Baber-Tooth Tiger. And I always forget my harmonica. Because I always play harmonica. I used to. It seems like the last 10 times I forgot it. So I tried sometimes to dance when there's a solo. Just don't watch. If you're offended, I get it. If you're confused, I'm with you. I started way too fast. I'm gonna start over. I'm sorry. I was excited. You were looking my way. It's amazing how you move me, oh honey, when you come up to me, oh how you lift me from the ground after I've fallen down. And it's amazing how you see me, so different than I see me. And though my scars may show your patient heart still loves me so. Amazing how you move me, oh honey, when you come up to me, oh how you lift me from the ground after I've fallen down. It's amazing how you see me, so different than I see me. Though my scars may show your patient heart still loves me so. When the day comes to an end, I know you'll be there, my friend. How you whisper in my ear, but darling, I'm still here. But if I run and hide, I know you'll be there by my side. 'Cause honey, I am yours, and you are mine. Well, it's amazing how you move me, oh honey, when you come up to me, oh, how you lift me from the ground after I've fallen down. And it's amazing how you see me, so different than I see me. And though my scars may show, your patient heart still loves me so.
Here comes the dancing, y'all.
I'm sorry. Yeah. It's amazing how you see me, so different than I see me. And though my scars may show your patient heart still loves me so. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be out at the merch table. We'd like to say hey.
Make sure you say hi to Charles Walker.
Thank you so much, guys.